you very much. I'm going to briefly talk on the what is SATREPS-TSUIB project. I'm Yoshiaki Nakano from the University of Tokyo and the Japan side leader of this TSUIB project. And before talking in detail, first I'd like to talk what is the SATREPS and what is TSUIB. SATREPS is actually the abbreviation of Science and Technology Research Partnership for Sustainable Development, funded by JICA and JST. But we have at least two SATREPS projects even in Bangladesh until recently. So to easily tell which one is our project, we put a short name or nickname, TSUIB. This is also, again, an abbreviation of this long word, technical development to upgrade structural integrity of buildings in densely populated urban areas and blah, blah, blah. Now, this is our project name. Anyway, we call it our project name, SATREPS-TSUIB. And what is the background of the SATREPS-TSUIB project? Why we started this project? I may not need to tell in detail, but as you may know, the Bangladesh is located on a high seismic area like this. And these vulnerable buildings in densely constructed or populated area like Dhaka city needs to be identified and upgraded before future earthquakes. And also, Japan has many damaging earthquakes and also have very bitter lessons from damaging earthquakes. So we have technologies or know-how how to upgrade these vulnerable buildings. But the question is, can we really apply these conventional schemes that we have in Japan to buildings in Bangladesh? The answer is no, because the building characteristics in Bangladesh may be quite different from those in Japan. So we have to know what is a typical feature of the buildings in Bangladesh. In order to overcome such a short knowledge, we decided to set up our launch of research project, SATREPS project. Together with the Bangladesh colleagues. Fortunately, this proposal was funded by JICA, JST, and our major goal in our research project is to develop a research evidence-based but a well-customized seismic performance evaluation and retrofitting strategies, so that we can contribute to the safer city of building, safer cities in Bangladesh. The keywords in our research project is a research evidence-based and well-customized. These two words are the keywords in our project. Well, as you may know, damage to soil and foundation structures and the damage to superstructures are very typical catastrophic structural damage. For example, soft soil may amplify the ground motion and cause liquefaction. And also the damage to superstructures may cause brittle and premature damage. And a large residual deformation may be observed in soft stories. These are some snapshots from the past damaging earthquakes. And in the beginning of the project, we discussed very much what buildings should be the target in our project. And we found that the damage to superstructure is more imminent to the loss of human lives and should be first eliminated, especially in densely populated cities like Dhaka. So in our project, SATREPS-TSUIB project, main focus were placed on superstructures, especially of reinforced concrete structures with masonry infills, including flat plate structures. Yeah, this is showing the objective of our joint research, SATREPS-TSUIB research, starting from 2015 to originally 2021, but because of the COVID situation, we extended 1 year until next year. And the project has 4 major topics. Each topics were studied by each working group 1, 2, 3, 4. And the first one, the first one is a fundamental field survey, because we are from Japan and we do not know much about the building of Bangladesh at first time. So first we have to do is to collect the fact data on building stocks in Dhaka. And these data will be serving as an input to other further research activities, activities 2, 3, and 4. And at topic 2 are development of performance evaluation methodologies. And topic 3 is the development of retrofit schemes. These 2 issues are structural engineering issues. And the last one is the development of efficient and effective urban planning strategies, because we have lots of building stocks, and we have to, if we can take care of all these a huge number of stocks at the same time, it's very happy for us, but it is not practical or a realistic solution. So we have to identify which area or which building should be first evaluated and retrofitted. We need such a strategy. So this is urban planning issues, and this issue was studied by the working group 4. And one thing that we have to tell you is that, of course, this is a research project.
Mr. Nakano, sorry, yes? I want to interpret. Please, theme number 1, fundamental fields, surveys to collect fact data on building stock in Dhaka.
Yes.
Nakano and Mr. Samim. Who is Samim? That is.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I will change it. I'm sorry. I didn't change it. Okay.
Thanks a lot, Mr.
One thing that we have to tell you is that this is a research project, but publishing paper is not our final goal. These research outputs should be implemented through other ongoing or future ODA projects. So these are the major, one of the major outputs that we have in our project. These 4 guidelines are the manuals are the major output. And the second one, the guidelines for seismic evaluation. This is today's topic. This is showing the research group structure. The Bangladesh side is headed by the HBRI, together with PWD, BUET, Asanura University, UAP, and Jahangir University. And the Japan side is University of Tokyo, Tohoku University, and Osaka, and Daido University. And our output was collaborated together, and our output will be shared and disseminated to engineers or designers community through seminars like today. And finally, our output will be implemented to the buildings in Dhaka City. So today we are going to explain the technical guidelines for seismic evaluation, one of the 4 manual and guidelines, which was drafted based on the our 6-year research activities. And these guidelines are carefully designed. This is the one point that I have to tell you before talking in detail. And this guideline is carefully designed to be cross-referred with a preceded JICA BSPP manual, which will be explained later by Mr. Rafiku of PWD. Because this manual, BSPP manual, basically covers and explains what is the basic idea of the seismic evaluation, but does not explicitly explain the very typical feature of the buildings in Bangladesh. For example, low strength concrete, high axial force applied to columns or brick masonry in fields, flat plate structures, or poor reinforcement anchorage into the beam column joint. So today's guideline explicitly explain how we should take care of these issues in evaluating seismic evaluation. So we have to tell you that these two guidelines and BSPP manuals are a sort of a sister guidelines or manuals. So today we really hope that we can hear your valuable opinions from the Bangladesh professionals to finalize the guideline, because this guideline is say 80 to 90% draft. So to finalize the guideline, we want to hear your opinions for the future wide and practical application. This is all from me today. Thank you very much for your kind attention.